The new emperor had inherited a tenuous position. Due to his father's extensive bribes and spending, the imperial treasury was left exhausted. The land of Anatolia was already slipping under his father's reign, and the widely unpopular church union with the papacy had delegitimized the empire in the eyes of many. It is due to this situation that Andronikos had some of his most questionable decisions made, those being disbanding the navy and the over-reliance of foreign mercenaries instead of native Byzantines to make up the field army. Up until the 1300s, Anatolia was relatively stable, as in 1293, Alexios Philanthropos was appointed to command and govern all armies in Anatolia, barring the Ionian coast. He was an effective general, scoring a series of victories in 1294 and 1295 against the Meander Valley Turks. It was said that so many prisoners were taken that the price of a Turkish slave was lower to even that of a sheep. Other Turks surrendered and formed a part of Philanthropos' army. This was done with the help of Cretan troops that were repatriated from Venice to Byzantium under Michael VIII. Those same soldiers would be the general's downfall. Bolstered by success and encouraged by his troops, the general rebelled against Andronikos II. Andronikos was able to stall, offering the general the title of Caesar. In 1295, the Cretan soldiers were bribed by a loyal governor and blinded the general, and subsequently turned him in. Turkish attacks increasingly grew after such events, leading to the campaign of Michael IX in 1302, focusing around the area of Magnesia. Michael's host was around 10,000 men, with more than half being Alan mercenaries. The mercenaries would resort to looting Byzantine possessions and were reluctant to follow orders. The morale of Michael's army was incredibly low, which resulted in a timid strategy recommended by his advisors. With the Byzantines avoiding battle, Turkic raiders raided the countryside and seized advantageous terrain. When the Turks finally moved in for battle, Michael IX's force disintegrated, with the Alans fleeing, ending the campaign in failure. Due to the continued loss of Anatolian lands, Andronikos II turned to the Catalans in the year of 1303. He hired 6,500 Catalan mercenaries under Roger de Flor to campaign against the Turks. Although demanding extortionate prices, they came with success, driving back the Turks in parts of Asia Minor. At Philadelphia, the Catalans were able to liquidate a large host of Turks, thought to be of the Aidenids. The Turkish dead are estimated in the multiple thousands. However, the Catalans were difficult to restrain, often looting the reconquered territory. This prompted Michael IX, or another Byzantine official, to orchestrate the assassination of their leader, Roger de Flor. He was assassinated on the 3rd of April 1305, followed by a massacre of 1,300 Catalans. This angered the remaining mercenaries, prompting them to begin a 2-year pillage in revenge. Under a new leader, Berenguer de Antonca, they continued their pillaging. The Catalans, in their expeditions, failed to check Ottoman power, devastating neighboring Turkish beyliks and the Byzantines themselves. This would pave the way for future Ottoman expansion due to the exhaustion of their neighbors. Led by Michael IX, the Byzantines would dedicate their resources to combat the rampaging Catalan company in Thrace, forming an army of at least 10,000. This left Anatolia open to further Turkish attack. Eventually, the Catalan mercenaries moved on from Thrace and went south to loot Thessaly. They would go on to claim the Duchy of Athens for themselves in 1311 and would remain there until 1379. If you want to relive this tumultuous period and perhaps change it for the better, join our Roblox Byzantine group, where you can experience Constantinople and participate in large-scale battles.